Hello YouTube. So recently I've been playing in the Mods 10 pack, and I just want to show you what version I'm on really quick, just so you guys see for yourselves. I'm on 7.1. I'm on a public server right now, and so the tick rate and all that stuff, there's stuff that's restricted, and I just want to show you what worked for me. That way you won't have to stumble across a super long YouTube video like I did, and um, this is just short, simple, and straight to the point. You're gonna need 3 modular routers. You're gonna need one to place all the items on each pedestal. You're gonna need one modular router to place the source gem at the top. And then this other one's gonna pull the finished product away. It doesn't have to be this exact setup. I just did it like this because I was following a YouTube video from a small content creator. And he used the distribution panel or module. That's why I decided to make a video because that didn't work for me. I tried trial and error and I could not get it to work. So I'm just gonna show you what worked for me. And I'm just gonna show you what the back setup looks like. So back here, I did end up following his setup. I don't exactly remember his YouTube video. Um, I'll after I finish making this video, I'll go see if I can find his name and link his channel just to give credit where it's due. But so what I ended up doing was I grabbed all these modular routers, or sorry, the sender modules, and what you would do is you would right click each pedestal with each uh, module, and what you would do is you look into the open, right click, and each item of the recipe, you would right click on each pedestal, right? And it would be each module would be its own item. So piglet heart, next item, unobtanium ingot, air essence, water essence. I mean, you get the gist of it. So the only thing I don't have into this module from this recipe that you'll see is the source gem, and the reason for that is because the source gem goes here last, and I'm just going to show you what happens if you try placing it first. It won't let you. It says no recipe found. Pedestals must be within 3 blocks. So that means that it's trying to start a recipe or like finish a recipe, but there's nothing here to craft. So what I ended up doing for that was getting an item pipe and funneling it to the top. So each one of these items is not a source gem. Um, sorry, I know this says source gem right here. This was in here, but so I'm gonna put all these other ingredients from each sender module. So it should be a total of eight modules, and I'm gonna show you that right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then the last item is your source gem, right? Because that's the item that's gonna go right here. So the way this works is you would I'm just gonna show you really quick. I'm gonna craft one. So you would craft one, and what's gonna happen is it's gonna place each item down on each pedestal, and what's gonna happen is that the source gem, whenever it does pop up, it's gonna get stuck here and it's not gonna place because there's no module for it. So what's gonna happen is that it's gonna funnel back to the top modular router from here. You would use an item pipe, and then you would right click it to pull, and then it would become like it would have this little indentation right here that you would right click on, and you would drag a source gem into it. So I mean, you would need a pipe upgrade so that you'd be able to add filters to it, and then you would drag a source gem into there, or shift right click or whatever, shift left click, however it works for you. I mean, you'd go add, and then you could even go here, add item, and click submit. However you want to do it, it doesn't really matter. But anyway, so whenever the source gem does pop up here, because this modular router is gonna follow this recipe in here, and the source gem will pop up. So it could pop up first, it could pop up third. I mean, I don't know when it's gonna pop up. So what you would want to do is, um, like I said, pipe it to the top. The source gem would come up here, and this one isn't gonna place. It's gonna keep trying to place it until the whole recipe is finished. So I'm gonna show you again. I'm gonna craft one. So it's gonna start placing all these items, right? And it's not gonna place this one. Look, it's already here waiting to be placed until the recipe's done. So I've showed you how to set up the sender modules. You're just going to right click each of the pedestals. You're going to right click into the open, and then you're going to add each item from like each one of these items into the routers. This is the source gem right here, where you see whitelist. And then coming to this one, you're gonna need a pooler module. And I used the Mark II for this one. For this one, all you're gonna do is get a finished product of the Unobtanium Allthemodium ingot, and you're gonna put it in here, whitelist, and then you're gonna shift right click this one. Sneak right click this one, and you're going to put it back in here, put some upgrades, and what this is going to do is that the only thing it's going to be able to pull is an item from here onto this, because this is what we set the location as. And since we whitelisted it to the ingot, it's only going to be able to pull the ingot when it's finished. So I'm going to show you one more time how it works. Yeah, like let's just craft a few so you can see. So it's going to start placing them. As long as you have some of these items in your AE2 system, I'm assuming you already have these items, so I'm just showing you how it works. And this setup is something I like manually crafted up. I didn't follow a YouTube video for this one. This one I just manually made by myself. If you want to learn how to automate it like the way I did, you can. I can show you a quick video if you guys end up watching my video. I mean, I'm not sure if anyone's even gonna watch, but I can teach you how I ended up doing this, because I was also trying to automate the source jars, and I was watching a ton of videos and I couldn't figure it out. So if you guys are interested, I can make a video on that. I'm pretty active on all the mods 10 recently, so if you're interested, like I said, or if you can figure out how I did it from just me showing you my setup, then by all means you can copy that. But yeah, so if you have any questions about how I set this up, or you didn't feel like I was thorough enough, let me know. Leave a comment in the comments section, and I'll try to help you out as much as I can. But I mean, just I feel like I went through it thoroughly enough to where you should be able to understand more or less what I did. But yeah, thank you for watching. If you guys want to see anything else or have any questions on how to automate anything else, if I have got into that, because I haven't quite beat the mod pack yet. Like I said, I'm only on month 2. So if you have any questions, or like you want me to try to make a quick video on something that could help you, then just let me know. Peace.